Hey, it's Bitty Penny. Welcome to my channel. Guess what we're doing today? We are doing Kendra's Card Challenge. Um, it's about time, right? This is Kendra's Card Challenge number 19, and it's just time. Now, I'm gonna go easy on myself because this is the first I'm seeing of it, and I'm not gonna go in order. I know that I can make these cards when I follow her directions, but since I'm not currently following her directions, I gotta take it easy on myself and just find designs that I can kind of make up and do on my own. Let's go with card number 2. Card number 1 is too intimidating for me this morning. I have to be able to wrap my mind around it. You know what I mean? So, let's do sketch number 2. Let me leave this here for you to look at real quick. And I need to pick some paper, but this is the sketch we're going to do, my friends. I haven't printed it out yet. I just have it on my computer. And we are back. Today will be like the normal school schedule. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing today is the normal school schedule. All right, let me do something. I need to take a picture of this with my phone so that I can then navigate away and come see you guys in the chat. So let me just take a picture of that with my phone. That way I can look back and reference it. I have a bunch of orders going out today. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart. I'm so excited. I got so much done this weekend. We are on new spectrum here. We got gigapower, people. So hopefully the problems we had with internet last week will not happen again anytime soon. It sped up our internet by 5 times. Isn't that amazing? Our internet is 5 times faster than it was before we got our new router and modem. We've had gigapower for a while, but our old router and modem couldn't keep up. Couldn't do it. All right. Let's work with the Gilded Rose. I haven't played with this one in a while, so maybe we'll work with this one. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Vicky and Angie and Flo. Look at you, Flo. You're here. Hi, Miss Jennifer. Hey, Messy Palette. Hi, Diane. Hey, sweetheart. Good morning, afternoon. I'm not sure where you're at, sweetheart. Ooh, this is a fresh pack because I used up my other one. So this one's brand new. Yay for me. I used this up in a Kinder Card Challenge before. Hi, Lydia. Good morning or afternoon. I'm not sure where you are either, Lydia. Okay, so, oh yes, I love this one. Okay, let's get to it. Let's make this first card. I don't even have scraps from the old pack. The old pack, I even used my cover images in the old pack. I used the whole thing. The only thing I had left was this little strip right here. And I had written down, I can't remember how many cards I got from a full pack of paper, but I think it was something like 40, maybe 45 cards. It's just under 50 from what I remember. It's 6:37 a.m. You must be maybe on the East Coast, or at least East Coast time. Okay, good. It's a reasonable hour for you. That's great to hear. Okay, I must revisit this image. Okay. All right. So this is what we're doing first. We're doing card 2 from Kendra's card challenge number 19. And yeah, let's use maybe this one. Let's start with that sheet of paper. We're taking her A2 sketches and turning them into what? I'll let the crowd say, because I know you already know. I know you already know. Okay, this is, I think I'll make this marble, this pretty marble with the gold. I think I'll make this the main big area. And then I need some strips. You can't see the measurements, and I can't tell you the measurements. You got to go get the sketch. How do I get the sketch, Bitty Penny? Well, and I might not be following the measurements. That's the other thing, because I'm making a 5x7. Yay! The crowd knows. Y'all know what's up. Party pooper. Why is Flo a party pooper at Messy Palette? Good for you, Di. I'm not awake enough to dance. Oh, she'll be dancing before it's done. Don't you worry. I don't think there is a party pooping bone in Flo's body. Why don't we brighten it up? Because see, the pink really brightens it up. We're going to make this a layer. She doesn't know how to be a party pooper. I am ready for my Spellbinders order to arrive. The next time I'm live, it's going to be my birthday. And I'll probably have a whole bunch of new goodies to play with. I had to stop myself yesterday. Let's see, something like this. And then, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to trim this one down. Trying to get my proportions right here. Let me do this at 3 by 3 and 7. So 4. 3 by 4. I was doing math just then. Dangerous. Short circuit right here live. Let's see. I got new goodies and I'm about to burst. Good for you, Di. That's awesome. I really kind of want to put this rose in the mix, but I don't think I can. Let's keep going. Okay, not for this card. I want to use all this paper again, but let's see. I need to match, I need a different color palette. Ooh. Let's see if these will do. I need one more layer. I think that is just fine. We're gonna take this one. Hey, Michelle, good evening to you and Scott. Hope you guys are doing well. Diane, are you serious? Michelle is amazing, and Scott, they are amazing. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh, I know that feeling of bursting at the seams. I know how you feel. Well, we are going to play with it too, Di, on my channel. I'm going to host Scott, have him come on and teach this girl how to foil, because I tell you what, I need all the help I can get. I know it's not difficult. I'm the problem. It's me. So, and it has been my equipment too. I was using an Amazon laminator, which is fine, but I didn't have, the thing is there are ideal temperatures for foiling, and Amazon's not thinking of that when they produce their laminator, but it can work. Ooh, this is pretty. I like this. And then I was using it without carrier sheets, and we all saw what happened. I offed the laminator on live YouTube. It had to go in the garbage with foil and everything. Okay, so yes, 3 inches, which is half of that's 1.5 inches. Sorry, yes, 3 inches. I'm just gonna mark my spot so I can make my little pocket looking thing. It's pocket, flag, whatever you want to call it. I need to make that. So I'm going to mark down here at the bottom. Okay. Inch and a half. Ding, 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 right there. And just cut that one up. Flip it. Y'all know the drill. Go over here, do the same thing. Yay, it's symmetrical. Ooh, I wish I would have cut off less pink and more blue, but that's okay. We'll just have a dab of pink there. All right. She has yet another layer, I think, in the mix. I'm not going to do that. Looks like she has 3 strips, not 2. I might just keep 2. And then there's any object up here in the corner and a sentiment that we need. Let's see. Hi, Frida. Guten Tag. Let's see. Hey, Hen. Hey, Beth. How's everybody doing? I have to thank the people that let me do the cards and Pam's. Help me get my confidence back. Aw, you've got this, Hen. Hi, Jenny. Jenny Roberts Day. Hello, hello. Miss Jennifer, how you doing? How is everyone doing? Okay, I'm looking for an object. Any object. The sketch says it itself. That can go up in this corner. I think I might use one of my little flower flags. Almost said fags. Not what I'm talking about. Not that flag. Okay. Sometimes I just can't get words out of my mouth. Okay. All right. I think I like this because it mimics this shape. I think I'll pop that up there. And then we need a sentiment to go right there. I'm going to not use a Tim Holtz sticker for my sentiment today. I have been leaning on those so hard, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to find something else. It would be funny to put something snarky on there because it's like a clash, but I won't do that to myself. I'm going to find a proper sentiment. It's going to be proper and nice. Oh man, here comes the hot flash. Oh, I could do something faith-based. I haven't done that in a while. Oh, I have a friend who has a birthday coming up in September. And she's a preacher's wife. She's very faith-based. And also one of the most positive people I've ever met. I think I really like this one. This is a Stamps of Life stamp set. Maybe you can still find it. Christian stamps for card making. What's it called? It is called, that's not what it's called. Praise for Him. That's what it's called if you're interested. All right. I started as a card maker making cards for my church. So I have a lot of faith-based sentiments. What if we put more pink on it that way? If that's not your jam, put happy birthday, happy anniversary, whatever you want on your card. I know, Angie. Now, will I send it? Her birthday is September 25th. Now, I just have to make sure I don't, like, lose it in the mix. Best stamping of my life? No. No, it's not. Some is darker than other parts of it. But I think it'll be okay. She won't care. She's not a card maker. She won't even notice that. Plus, it just means it's handmade. And oh my gosh, Kathy Grant is our hero today. This video is dedicated to Kathy because your girl is flashing hard over here. Oh my gosh. So I was telling my husband, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to figure out how to do fast lives again. And so I thought, how did you do it before? Well, you did Kendra's card challenge. And I've been wanting to do it. Since I'm not on the team, I'm not kind of, forced to do it in a certain amount of time, but I've been really wanting to do it. So I'm excited. Hope that fan doesn't bother you because it's helping me a lot right now. So just bear with the sound. The flash will pass. Just bear with me. I think this needs some gold on it. Oh man. Hi T. How you doing? Let's use embossing powder. Because I have a fancy little drawer for it now. It used to be in a box and I had to move 3 things to get to it. But I don't have to do that anymore. My baby turned 27 in March. Oh. Hen to bitty penny. Hen to bitty penny. What did I miss? Dun, 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 dun. And I need to memorize what your icon looks like. That helps me. I memorize. I'm a visual person, so the thing that has stopped me doing. Oh. Diane, I love that. It's not a hot flash, it's a power surge. I love that. Okay. I am gonna heat emboss. I am gonna heat emboss. Not that. I was tempted. I want clear. I was tempted to get my just gold ink out and ink it. You could do that, you guys. You don't have to emboss it, but let's emboss. I never emboss. Oh my goodness, we pulled up on an accident, a car accident last night. 3 cars, right like after it happened. Like we were one of the first cars on the scene right after this accident. It was not pretty, you guys, but most everyone was fine. It wasn't too bloody, which I think we all know I can't handle, but I still jumped out of the car and ran. And let me tell you, if you saw any video of me at Paper Ganza, you probably know I'm not a runner. And they were still getting people out of the cars. And I cannot believe it. It's a very busy road. People just driving right by. They could not be bothered to stop and just pause and turn their car around. And we had people out on the ground and people just driving through the scene. They got to get wherever they're going. And they can't turn around. I told my husband after it all, I said, we should have blocked the intersection with our car and directed traffic, because they just don't have enough sense. People just don't have enough sense these days, you guys. They just don't. It's lacking. I would say on the majority scale, not every single person. Obviously, y'all are all here. You're fine. Like, you don't drive through the scene of a 3-car accident with people on the ground and people being carried off to the side of the road. You don't do that, but they were doing that. Car after car, just driving right through, however they could squeeze their car through. Oh my goodness. It was not cool. Not cool. Things like that bother me. I need decorum from the general public again. Ah, it's a picture of you with a green filter. Okay. Cool. I can remember that. Lickety split. Lickety split. My fingers are a little burnt, but I'm fine. Okay, I think we have a card. Let's glue it down. For my friend Sharon. I might just send it to her early because, you know, you gotta kind of get while the getting's good, or else around here I could forget. Also, you never know when the wheel's gonna fall off the bus, so, you know, just get it done. Okay, there's that layer. Don't worry, I know it's hard to put glue on pretty things, but that you like. But there's more in this paper pack where this came from, so just use it. I was thanking Cree Rama for all that fabric. She said, make sure you use it. Chop it up and use it. She already knows. I want to, but I don't want to because it's too pretty. I know the feeling, y'all. Okay, clearing the air. Hold on, let me use my fan again. Of embossing powder air. Get some fresh air up in here. Okay. Put a little on me. Y'all haven't complained once about my ceiling fan being on, and I just noticed it's not on. That might be part of the problem. I've been using my ceiling fan more lately in here to keep me cool, calm, and collected. It's a big job for a fan, but it does it. All right, this is the look. Thanks, Linda. I mean, yeah, I took a major break, didn't I? I know. Yeah, I needed to use them. I'm happy to be back. I am designing, and I'm super excited. I'm going to release digitals first this time. I'm designing in a whole new way. I'm going to first start with digitals to see how y'all like it, and then I'll do a Christmas pad. I'm working on a Christmas pad right now that I'll have out pretty soon. And I cannot wait to use the Christmas one. I love it so much, the way it's coming together. Okay. Desiree and I are going to do World Card Making Day together again this year on my channel. We're going to do, you know, the morning hours because that's what we do. We're morning girlies. So we chatted yesterday and planned that out. Foam tape. That's what the tapping's all about. You know what? I have to mail this one. We will just glue it down. have to put this in an envelope and mail it off. So let's just do it like this. Oh my gosh, it sounds like school, doesn't it? My husband's in the kitchen being the responsible one. And I'm in here crafting. Bless his heart. Okay. We did it. Let's move on. Let's make the next card. The next card is going to be some of these I think are really good for scraps, but I don't have a lot of scraps because we're just getting started with this pack of paper. Let's do sketch number 5. Usually what I do with Kendra's Card Challenge, if y'all have watched in the past, which I know many of you have, is I'll do like sketches 1 through 3 and then, 4 through 6. Well, today we're just moving around, playing hopscotch. I'm going to use this piece. Let me look at that sketch again. Okay. It needs big pieces, and I've got big pieces. Ooh, let's use this purple on the black. Okay. And then for this big circle right here, let's use one of these typewriter images. All right. We have a plan. Got a plan, Stan. I am not going to mat this, and I'm not going to leave a wide border because Esther doesn't like wide borders. And did y'all see her cards in my community? Oh my goodness, they're just amazing. Okay, when I cut this page down, I like to cut a little off each side so I can get the columns and the centerpiece pretty centered on my card. So I just do a little off each side when I'm cutting this particular piece down. I have to do a little more. Where does this idea come from that I don't like border? I didn't think you liked wide borders. You like borders, but not wide borders, right? I know. You're like, do not put words in my mouth, Bitty Penny. Oh my gosh, your cards. I had to show them to my hubby last night, Esther. I saw them in the community, and I was like, look at these. He's like, those are so cool. He really liked the one with the circles that you did. You did like the main character, and then you did all the things around the main character. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome job. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think you liked the wide white borders that I sometimes do, which would be okay. It's totally fine. Okay, so this is slightly, it's like 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And then this one is going to be, let's look at the picture again. I like a white border, and even more since I watched so many of your videos. Well, there is that, right? I've desensitized you. I've gotten you accustomed to it now. Okay, so now I need to make this piece right here. That's hilarious. I'm going to do 2.5. Yeah. And I wanted all the purple flowers. And then this we need to flag. Let's cut it down to where it's closer to size. Let's see, a little more. Let's cut it to 6.5. And then we will flag it. We'll flag the bottom. Symmetry won't matter too much on this card, but I did get it pretty symmetrical. I'm proud of myself. Okay. This time, the flag is going the opposite way. Thanks, Pam. Had to shut off mic. Came in and wouldn't stop talking. KCC, you know it. I couldn't commit because I was overwhelmed, but I love Kendra's card challenge and I just want to keep doing it too. All right. Now, this has a red rose, this has a purple rose. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I just don't know which one I want to use. There are some plain, let me show you. And this is the back of this one. It's a good thing you get 4 sheets of each. You can make your own clusters with this pack too. There's this page that has the labels, the 2 girlies, the stars, and the doilies, so that you can make your own clusters if you don't like mine. I happen to like mine, so I'm going to use it. And it's going to have a gold and red rose, and I'm also fine with that. Linda, I love what you do with my papers. I love what all y'all do with my papers. I get just so inspired by the things that y'all make. Linda, where do you find, I feel like, where do you find all of those wonderful toys? Michael Keaton, Batman coming back into mind. But yeah, where do you find all those wonderful toys? Where do you find all those wonderful sketches you use? I saw one on your Instagram yesterday that was wild and cool, and I loved it. It was like chopping up the front of the card base and then rearranging it, and it came out super cool. I remember a lot of blues on the card. But I was like, next time I see Linda Gorman, I'm going to ask her that. I know you don't find it here. You got to find it somewhere else. Or maybe you're making it up. Hi, Linda Veal. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Anyways, if y'all want to know what I'm talking about, you got to go check out Linda's Instagram. And sometimes I maybe get her to post it here in our community too. On our community tab here on YouTube, so y'all can all see it. See, that's what I love about having a community tab, is like you can see what all your Chatterbox friends are making too. Okay, for me, this needs a layer, and maybe this needs to be trimmed off a little bit. This needs a layer behind it. Needs a degree of separation here from the black. Thanks. I just like to play. I do get lots of inspiration from me. Oh, good. I did post it in the community page. Oh, good. Is that where I saw it? Where? No, I think I saw it on Instagram. but awesome. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. I got a little thing to tell y'all. So y'all know I case Pinterest from time to time, and I case Stampington magazine, and then I started casing Stampin' Up, old Stampin' Up catalogs. Well, I'm going to start casing your cards in the community tab too. So post there, and I don't know how I'm going to pick, but I am going to case your cards that you post in my community tab. And I'm going to try my hand at them as well, or a version of them. I'm not going to start with Linda's card, the one I'm talking about, because she might have to hold my hand to get me through it. I need to look at it and study it. That's what I need to do. How did she make it? That's what's fun about casing someone's card, is you got to figure it out. That helps. That helps. Does this work? I'm not sure that I like it. I might like another rose. I might like something else there more. Ooh, I kind of like that purple rose. And then a sentiment. We might just, you know, we're going to make this sketch. I'm going to make it my own. I also love the garden gate with the castle back there. Very romantic. That's not it either. Huh. Maybe this one. I didn't sleep great last night. I know y'all are talking about sleep, which is what brought it up. Oh, that's better. I like that. Okay. And then I just need to bump it up. All right, you guys, I've got to turn on the fan. I'm running hot today. Okay, I think that's the lowest setting, so maybe that'll keep it from being an annoyance to you all. But I am running hot. I've got gigapower today. All right. Only need to pump up the correct side here. 2 pieces of paper will do it. That way it sits even. I don't like it when it doesn't sit even. I like that very much. Let's glue it all down. I want to case Tracy's sheet load. She did, and forgive me, Tracy, for not remembering exactly what you're calling it, but basically when you want to just make, when you don't have time or you don't want to make a whole sheet load and you just want to make one card, She has a series that she's doing since she joined our Sheetload team. And I loved, she cut the strips thinner, and that was really cool. And she has a whole video on it. Should definitely go check it out. Anyways, I want to case that card too. So many cards, so little time. Speaking of little time, I think I can fit one more card in here today as long as I keep it simple. Let's put that right there. Let's put them all on a card base, and then guess what? I need a sentiment. I mean, not every card has to have a sentiment, but I do think it would look nice. The Lonely Sheetload. There it is. The Lonely Sheetload. It's cute. I like it. Yeah, one of your cards had a typewriter, actually. Really cool. Two really cool cards, T. I like it very much. Nice work, my friend. I've never seen a T card I didn't like, I'll tell you. I've really not seen it very many handmade cards I didn't like. Okay, that's gonna go there. I would love a sentiment that says, like, you are loved. I know I have one. I don't know where it is. Just gonna take a look. Okay, this is not going on this card, but it's hilarious. You can't choose your family, but you can ignore their calls. Home is where my bunch of crazies are. Our family is one tent away from a full-blown circus. Parenthood, the scariest hood you'll ever hang out in. I'm a mom. Bethany could relate to this one. I'm a mom. I enjoy silence and trips to the bathroom alone. Oh, I remember that time of parenting. Like I said, that one's not going on here, but it's a good one, so we can all laugh at it. I want you are loved. That's what I really want on here. And I know I have it. I just don't know where. This goes over here. So I'm not going to force it. We're not all going to sit here and while I find it. What if we put the definition of love on there? Let's see. And what if, let's just see. It might be too big. It might take up too much space. Yeah, I think I can just stamp it on the inside. Let's just glue it down. I'm not going to put a sentiment on it. We're going to move on to the next card. If I don't put a sentiment on it, then I can make it for a birthday, an anniversary card, a whatever. Sympathy card. This could be a great sympathy. Actually, I always need more sympathy cards. Let's make this a sympathy card. Oh, I have one I need to send, actually. Yes, this is going to be a sympathy card. This is for Miss Dawn Marie. Look at me making cards for people. I'll add sympathy later, okay? All right. Since I'm actually going to be sending this, let's get the inside done. Real quick, like. We have some scraps. Get to them. Got a couple of options hanging out over here. And I think they'll both work just fine. Glad I didn't put that girl on there now. Let's do something like that. And then I'll stamp the inside with a sympathy thing. With the sympathy message. I hope Abby is a dog. Hi, Brenda A. Hey, Auntie. How's it going? Bitty Penny, it's... Yeah. Right? The stamps are loved. That's for sure. I know I have one in there. I keep thinking, because I feel like I've seen it recently, it might be in my D stash, along with the other stamp I was thinking of yesterday. It's funky. It's different. It's fine. As far as this situation over here, it'll be fine. That one's done. Next. Probably gonna have to put extra stamp on it. It's a wee bit heavy. Next. Let's keep it simple. Let's not get too complicated here. I only screenshotted these six cards, so our choice has to fit within one of these. Let's do this one. I'm like trying to tap on it like it's going to open or something. Let's do card number 4. That looks like fun. I might change up this whole situation, but let's do this. This is Kendra's card challenge number 19. I can't believe she's made 19 of these things, these challenges. But she has. Okay, now I'm getting some scraps. All right, I feel like I need a full sheet for this card. Let's look at the backgrounds. Ooh, let's do this one. That would be pretty. All right, and then I have to figure it out. I have to figure out what my size will be for a 5x7. made some sympathy cards for my mother-in-law, and she said she likes them to say thinking of you instead of sympathy. Oh, that's nice. I think we're going to do 5. Okay. And then I don't know. I think I'm going to cut it down to a 5 by 7 and then cut that in half. No, it's too big. It's too big. That won't work. So let's do 6 by 4. 4 by 6. Cut that in half. That should work. Because we need room, we need breathing space on the card. You know, it has to be separated. So let me get a card base out. What would be the easiest thing to do is mat your 4 by 6 layer, then cut it, and then you'd only have mat on 2 sides, but that could work. If you wanted to make a bunch of these, that would be a clever thing to do. That's not what we did here today. That's okay. Ooh, okay. We're gonna run this through, what time is it? Ooh, girls gotta get it together. Let's see, we're gonna run that through an embossing folder. I'm thinking about de-stashing a bunch of embossing folders, you guys, and just doing the large ones, keeping the large ones. We'll see, we'll see. Wonder when where my shim went. Yeah, we're gonna emboss the entire card base right now. Oh, this will work. Oh yeah, that'll work. It's not super deep, but that's okay. It's just fine. Okay, so now got that going on. Let's figure out next stages here. I think I will mat these. I'm going to mount them on this scrap dark brown cardstock. Interesting choice. Something other than black, and I think it'll be pretty. I think I can just mat it just like this. Alrighty. I plan on taking off a day at work this week. I just decided it should be Thursday for Bitty Penny's birthday. Awesome. I'm glad you get to take off. Angie, I don't know if I will, but I will be here and I will be live and we will have a marathon. should probably let HR know so they don't schedule me an interview or something to mess that up. They usually won't schedule it at the very beginning of my day, so it should be okay. But yes, I will be here. We will be crafting. For how long? As long as we want. It's my birthday. Oh, this trimmer blade. The replacement somewhere between here and Arizona. I hope it doesn't take a right at Albuquerque or a left. Just needs to come on to Texas. I had such a productive weekend, you guys. I got my pantry reorganized. It was in desperate need of it. I found something in there from 2023 that expired in 2023. Okay, I kind of got this boxy situation happening on one of each of the edges, but I'm not sure it bothers me since it's on each one. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm okay with it. I like that. I like it matted like that. Okay. I could blame... You got yours organized this weekend too, Auntie? Awesome. Doesn't it feel nice? Yeah, I've been getting my life together around here a little bit. Things that have been neglected are getting done. You know, just get to that point where it's like, gotta get it done. Just gotta do better. Let's put this down here. I know that covers up the biggest rows, but look, if I put it up here, it covers up that rows. If I put it in the middle, you can see a little bit of both roses. I guess we could do that. The sketch shows it at the bottom, but you know, I think we gotta let the paper decide. The paper has spoken. I think, do y'all agree with me? Let me go ahead and glue these down while I get feedback from all of you. I think it should probably be in the middle. It's the only way to get both flowers, or we pick and we go with what Kendra said, which is you put it at the bottom. She's not here, but her sketch said that. And then this is it, you guys. After this, I'm out of here. I'm sticking to the school schedule. Tomorrow school starts. This is the last day of summer. It's not going to be a fun last day. I got to take my daughter to get shots so she can actually step onto campus tomorrow. And I have to work, but it is technically the last day of summer. It's getting so bad I can't sleep in the room. Oh. Okay. Ooh. If I allowed it to be cut off, I could kind of put it right there. I like that. I'm going to do that. Hi, Norma. How's it going? You gave up on a trimmers a decade ago. Yeah. Yeah, we always around here talking about there's no perfect trimmer. There's just not. Because we're all different. It's all personal preference. I would like to have, if I had a fairy godmother in crafting, my wish would be a trimmer that's self-sharpening, works for 12 by 12 paper, and you can score. It's not too much to ask, is it? It seems like it because there's nothing like it out there. But I don't feel like it's too much to ask. I'll have to ask my hubby. He's always joking about it. Who was it? Bugs Bunny? One of his references is must have made a left in Albuquerque. Something like that. I think it's Bugs Bunny. I think it's a Bugs Bunny reference. He's in the other room having his breakfast. I could yell and ask him. But then I'd be yelling in y'all's ear. And I don't want to do that. Some people are just waking up or trying to go to sleep. Okay. Trying to relax. I like that. What do y'all think? Now, what if, because the sketch has like sentiment going up here. See the circle down at the bottom and then these three things there. We're not doing it exactly like that. But what if we put maybe some pearls in there? Maybe. Okay, if school is in, I'm running late. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Jill Pounds in the house. Hey, Jill. How you doing? Okay, so what if we do? I got 3 different sizes right there. And then we just do 2 down here. Like that. And I kind of want to space them so that they're equal distance from the end here, at least somewhat. I like it. See, I would have never thought to put those there if it wasn't for the sketch. Where's that Trinity thing? I bought this at Paper Gunza. Let me use it. Hey. It doesn't want to pick up the pearl. Pick up the pearl, please. Thank you. Shakiest crafter in the West. Let's see. I ended up putting that not quite where I wanted it. That's okay. It'll be just fine. Okay, I've got to finish moving the rest. Okay, thanks for popping in. And I am about to show my 3 cards and head out myself. We made 3 cards this morning using Kendra's card challenge number 18, 19, number 19. I was on team 18. I think is reverting. They're a little bit, This is Kendra's card challenge sketch number 19. Where do you get it? You get it over on Kendra's Patreon, and it is free. It doesn't cost anything. You take 6 sheets of 6x6 and you get 15 cards from them. So I don't ever do it that way. I do it, you know, and make 5x7s, and I make them individually. But I have a birthday card, a sympathy card, and a whatever I want it to be card. And I like it. So the birthday card, I will give thanks to the Lord because of his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High. Psalm 7:17. I need to do the inside of this one another time later. This isn't going out in the mail until September 25th. So we're good. I've got time, but I'll do that later. This is to a friend, and she's very much into her faith, and her husband's pastor, has been for like 30 years or something. So anyways, that's going to her. And then this is going to be a sympathy card. I like the idea of thinking of you. So maybe that's what I'll put in here, and then we can write our message. And then this is the just because. Now, when I do emboss the entire card base, the way I did this one, I do usually put an insert piece here so that you have a smooth writing surface. So I'll have to add that later too. But I'm sticking to the school schedule. School starts tomorrow. I will be back with you guys. Hey, love?
Yes.
Who is it that says must have made a left or a right at Albuquerque? What's that?
That's from Bugs Bunny.
It is Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay. What, like?
He was digging through, he was like growing cross country underground, and he pops up and he's like, he's in the wrong place. And he was like, oh, I must have made a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
There it is. I referenced it, but I wasn't 100% sure. It is Bugs Bunny, you guys. Hey, Sella. So I will be back with you guys on Thursday, August 14th, and we'll just have a whole big fun virtual birthday party, okay? I'll bring the cake. You guys just bring yourselves. We need a stamp that says you're in my heart and on my mind. I like that, T. I always like you make my heart smile. That's another one I really like. All right, you guys. Well, this was fun. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. I'll see you guys on Thursday. In the meantime, I'll try to get a video out, edited video out. I'll try to flex those muscles again and see what I can do. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great Monday and a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, whatever, wherever you are. I hope it's good. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.